Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about a lot of things that are going on inside of crypto, but some of these things pertain to XRP as well. So let's take a look. Coinbase to suspend Binance USD trading. Now, this was something everybody was cheering on. Binance is going to fall. If you hold crypto, you should not be cheering for Binance to fall. You should be rooting for Binance to win. And the reason for that is because if Binance fell, it's going to set crypto back at least a year, if not longer. Coinbase has recently announced in one of their recent tweets that the exchange is planning to suspend the trading of Binance USD. The exchange mentioned that trading will be suspended on March 13th, 2023 at or around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The exact reason for the delisting has not been mentioned. However, Coinbase stated that they regularly monitor the assets on the exchange to ensure they met the listing standards. Now, I think there's something more to this. I think somehow Gary Gensler is playing a part in this. Binance's chief strategy officer fears strict U.S. crypto regulation could choke out the industry and cause real market volatility. Now, this happened a couple days before Binance got the news from Coinbase, but I like what CZ says here. The biggest risk to cryptocurrencies isn't another exchange implosion or multi-million-dollar hack, it's regulation. At least that's why Patrick Hillman, Chief Strategy Officer at the world's largest crypto exchange, Binance, said on Monday. The U.S. has always been a place that has really fostered great innovation, he told Insider. Unfortunately, I think what we're seeing now is going to come at a real cost to investors over time. U.S. regulators have stepped up their enforcement of crypto regulations in the wake of the collapse of FTX last year, once the world's second largest crypto exchange. And I believe they're still using FTX as an example. The SEC's using it to rule over crypto. Politicians are using it to usher in regulations. But you can't just keep going after exchange, and you can't keep going after crypto companies, especially when there's no laws really put in place. They just use it as a shakedown method at this point. Is there a beef between the SEC and Binance? The SEC's enforcement action against BUSD raises questions about whether the regulatory body is focused on the stablecoin market or the crypto exchange Binance. So many crypto members were baffled by accusations of BUSD being a security and to see enforcement action taken against it. This is because BUSD is stable, maintaining a one-to-one peg to the US dollar, limiting its usage for speculation. And because it's a stablecoin, why would Gary want to go after it? I think Gary just has a problem with certain stablecoins. So the SEC has labeled BUSD as an unregistered security and is suing its issuer, Paxos. But how on earth is a stablecoin considered a security when it clearly doesn't meet the Howey test criteria? No one has ever had the expectation of profit when buying BUSD. In doing so, the Supreme Court established 4 criteria to determine whether an investment contract exists. An investment contract is an investment of money in a common enterprise with the expectation of profit to be derived from efforts of others. None of that goes along with BUSD in any way, in my opinion. Just days after the SEC action against BUSD, rumors started circulating about a similar Wells notice being sent to other stablecoin issuers, including Circle and Tether. Circle's chief strategy officer quashed such rumors and said the stablecoin issuer had not received such a document. So why did Circle not get a document? Could that be because of BlackRock? We'll have to wait and see. Speaking to CoinGraph earlier this month, some legal experts explained how stablecoins might be considered securities. although stablecoins are supposed to be stable. And that's what it comes down to. They're nothing more than just a coin that's pegged 1-to-1 with the US dollar. So I believe Gary is just trying to use his authority to go after something else inside of crypto. You go after stablecoins, then you go after exchanges, then you go and shake down other crypto companies as well. Coinex to stop serving all US customers, and this is what it's causing here in the US. Crypto exchange Coinex will stop serving users in the United States, according to an email received by users and obtained by Crypto Slate on February 24th. The message reads in part, due to regulatory requirements, we are sorry that Coinex can no longer provide services to U.S. citizens or residents. And that's going to happen over and over again. And we're going to watch innovation walk right out of the country. The Twitter files reveal the Gensler files. Time to put an end to the SEC's reign of terror and corruption in the crypto space. XRP versus SEC. Lawyer unveils Gensler files that reveal massive corruption. Ripple is not the bad guy. And we know about all that corruption. And that's why this is going on. And it will continue to go on. Two major shoes to drop soon. Ripple loses to SEC and USDT blows up. You have been warned. Right on cue, people think that Tether's going down as well. And right away, people always expect Ripple to lose against the SEC. But I don't think that's going to happen. I still think XRP is going to get regulatory clarity and Ripple's going to win. I think the judge is going to do the right thing. Circle CEO criticizes SEC stablecoin regulation. And even Circle has concerns. They want Congress to step in and do something about this, kind of the same way Ripple is asking for Congress to step in as well. SEC Commissioner wants stablecoin regulations postponed. SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce has urged authorities to refer stablecoin rules to Congress as the discussion over cryptocurrency laws continues. Several people are surprised by this, since they thought the SEC would take the lead in regulating this expanding industry. Why is Hester Pierce calling for the deferral of stablecoin regulation to Congress? What impact will this have on the cryptocurrency industry? I believe she's doing it because she knows Gary doesn't have the authority to overlook certain types of crypto. I don't think he has the law on his side. I think he's working above the law. So digital assets known as stablecoins are indexed to the value of a physical object such as the US dollar or gold. They are intended to offer the decentralization and anonymity of cryptocurrencies combined with the stability of conventional currencies. Hester Pierce believes that Congress is better suited to regulate stablecoins than the SEC. And hopefully Congress gets their act together and does something about this. Exchange Insights industry players talk crypto regulation in 2023. And they always talk about transparency, but they want ground rules. These exchanges want to play by the law. They want to uphold the law. But how can you uphold the law when there's no clear laws out there? That's what it comes down to. That's why regulations have to be put in place so people can follow the rules. How can you follow the rules when you don't know what the rules are? That's what it comes down to. IMF Managing Director calls for crypto regulation instead of a ban. Now, we always knew the IMF was they like XRP and XLM. So the IMF's Kristalina Georgieva says cryptocurrency should only be banned if it endangers global financial stability. The managing director and chairwoman of the International Monetary Fund believes that financial institutions should regulate crypto, not ban it. She goes on to talk about stablecoins. The IMF noted that at the moment there was still a lot of confusion on how digital assets were classified. According to her, the United Nations Financial Agency is currently figuring out how to regulate cryptocurrencies. No one really knows what to do with crypto at this point. She noted that stablecoins offer a reasonably good space for the crypto economy. However, according to her, unbacked crypto assets impose a high risk and should not be considered money. That kind of goes back to XRP being backed by something. But I don't think it's going to be backed. I think it's still going to get that monetary value put on it. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Stablecoins could act as the on ramp to the dollar economy for billions across the world, ushering in a new era of U.S. financial dominance. The Biden administration's attack on stablecoins threatens U.S. dominance of the digital economy. And I've said this many times. You know, everybody's in such a hurry to ban crypto instead of look at the innovation behind crypto. Yet, fools we may be, in spite of raising tensions between the US and China, the SEC has yet to grasp the bigger picture. If the agency regulates stablecoins as securities, it could kill the very innovation that could secure the US dollar supremacy for the next decade. The current geopolitical situation calls for a more holistic approach to stablecoin regulation, one that sees answers to the following questions. How can we leverage stablecoins as instruments of statecraft? How can we regulate them in a way that protects consumers but also stimulates dollarization? And how can we promote stablecoin adoption abroad to counterbalance the digital yuan? Stablecoins are not a problem, they are an opportunity. And with the right regulation, we can seize this opportunity to empower consumers, expand American hard power, and plant our flag in the emerging digital economy. That's why Congress needs to step in before it's too late. And we know they're coming for the US dollar. BRICS wants to de-dollarize the US any way they can. And as long as we keep pushing innovation away, that's going to happen. Financial Action Task Force urges enhanced compliance with virtual asset standards to combat crypto-based crime. And we need to stop looking at crypto as it's only used for crime, because crypto does so much more than that. Think about it. As a retail investor, you came into crypto. It's the one thing right now that can give you financial freedom in the future. The only thing. The bank's not going to set you financially free by holding money there. So what do? You invest it, hoping for that next 10x opportunity to arise, or 100x opportunity. As far as XRP, who knows where it can go in the future? Maybe you get generational wealth from it. But this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and everybody's out there to kill it in the name of crime and in the name of Sam Bankman-Fried, who was nothing more than one criminal. He wasn't all of crypto. The IMF and the US support India's plan to coordinate global crypto regulation at G20. Now, I was always under the assumption that it's possible that the World Economic Forum already wrote regulations. They already have them laid out. They're just waiting to hand them out to all the countries that support the World Economic Forum. But when you talk about global crypto regulation, it will affect every single person globally, no matter what country you're in. So that's why these regulations have to include retail investors still being able to invest in crypto. Because if any way that they're trying to kick us out of crypto for good, it would happen on a global level. No matter what country you come from, you will not be able to buy crypto in the future if that was to happen. Regulation by enforcement, cautionary guidance, and refusal to provide crypto projects with clear approval pathways are threatening to make the U.S. an increasingly difficult place for crypto entrepreneurs, developers, and users. Operation Choke Point 2.0 is underway, and crypto is in the crosshairs. Now, you probably heard about that before, Operation Choke Point. And if you look at it, that's exactly what's going on right now inside of crypto. They're working to kill off innovation. Hopefully, at some point, Congress sets crypto regulations. They get them out there, put them in place. Hopefully, the retail investors protected so we can continue investing and enriching ourselves into the future. But until then, we have to sit back, wait for it all to happen, wait to see what happens inside of crypto. Stay patient, stay positive, and hopefully we all get to the finish line together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.